guys, I'm saying goodbye to my 2 nieces and my nephew. I'm gonna miss you so much. Thank you.
I'm gonna go bye with you.
I know. Bye, Brody. I'll see you. Okay.
Drive safe. Hey. Breathe. Hear me? We can't be bawling our eyes out on the road. It's okay. Just breathe. You're okay.
All right, chat. I just gave my mom and my boyfriend a hug. Goodbye. It's sad, you know? But I'm gonna be okay, I know that. I'm gonna have my dad with me until Sunday. And I'm gonna get through this. I'm gonna get through it. Last view of my childhood home, my yard. Brian said it's raining. The universe is making it sad. All 23 years of my life. Uh-oh, I'm crying.
Stop.
Okay.
Just stop talking about 23 years of your life.
Okay. I'm playing a risky game of balancing my Pocket 3 on my, I wanted to do a little check-in with you guys about this drive. 1 second, guys, because I'm going through the mountains, so they got us like curving and spinning and twirling. So give me a second. In New York. LOL. Right now, I'm just tired. Doing everything in my power to stay awake. I mean, I haven't dozed off or anything, so that's a good sign. But like, I definitely am getting tired. Do I look hit? I feel like I look hit. Don't look at me too much, guys. Bye. All right, guys, apartment tour. When you first walk inside, this is the view. So here's the living room. It's pretty big, pretty spacious. Here's the entrance. I do love the entrance a lot, might I say. But yeah, high ceilings. I don't know if that's common or not with apartments. I have a little patio over here. Here's the dining room. Here's the kitchen. Got this little area over here. Stainless steel appliances. This is how everything looks like. Now going down this hallway, so this is my bedroom. It is pretty spacious and there's a lot of natural lighting, which I do love. So I have these sliding mirrors. Again, another angle of my room. Then we have the bathroom, which I would say is the worst part of this place. The shower, raggedy. Look at this. I absolutely am not a fan. And then there's another door to go to the bathroom or leave the bathroom. We have this closet at the end of this hallway. So here's the closet by the bathroom. And then washer and dryer connections in here. And then we're back at the entrance. And then again, another angle of the kitchen and living room. To be honest, guys, I'm feeling very much nervous. When I first came in here, I wanted to cry just because I'm so scared about bugs. For those of you guys who know me personally, you know that's one of my biggest concerns here. But I haven't seen any sightings of any bugs, so that's good. I definitely do need to like deep clean the apartment myself though, because I don't think they did a phenomenal job. So me and my dad are gonna clean tonight. Well, I don't know if he's gonna help me, but hopefully. There's a wasp nest right there and I'm scared. I'm brave, I'm strong. I think a key holder right here would be so cute. Oh my god, I'm scared.
Go to your room, man.
Hey, you seen the ladybug? Would you guys believe? Hold on. Lucky you. That is definitely a ladybug. Lucky me. Good morning, guys. Today it is Saturday, March 7th, 2026, and I'm back in my apartment. Yesterday I moved in and we didn't spend the night because I don't have a bed still and we weren't gonna buy 2 air mattresses. But today I think we are spending the night, and so I have 3 priorities today. Number 1, my dad's gonna finish up building my bed and I'm gonna buy a bed today. Hopefully it'll be a bed that like I can just get today and bring into my apartment today, because yesterday we looked at some beds and they were pretty much telling me that like it's gonna take a week or so, and I do not want to do all that. My second priority is setting up my Wi-Fi. I'm waiting on some information from my mom, so just waiting on her. And then my third priority is grocery shopping, but if I don't do that today, that's fine. Right now I'm kind of just putting my towels in my bathroom and getting a bit more comfortable with bringing my open things into my apartment. And when I say that, I mean like yesterday I brought in my bags that were closed, my boxes that were closed, or my bins that were closed, because you know bugs try to get inside, they can't. But now, like after looking around the apartment for the second time, like the second day, I feel a bit more comfortable bringing my open stuff inside. So we're also gonna bring all my stuff inside today. Alright chat, it's 11 something. Let me give you guys an update because we've been here for the past like 2 hours. As you can see, I brought some more things in as my dad was building my bed. So let's come over here to my bedroom. Boom. This is my bed so far. My dad was like, well, why did you get it in that color? And I had to tell him, I was like, Dad, don't worry. I had no other option. I really wanted this bed, and also it was kind of like affordable. And I plan on staining it like a dark brown in the summertime, so just stay tuned for that. My bathroom is not done yet, but I'm having like a blue theme going on in here. And so this is what it looks like. I'm kind of mixing patterns, which is something that is very much not me, or like new to me. It's new to me. It's not that it's not me, it's new to me. I'm very like organized and I like things to look sleek. And so this whole mixing pattern thing, like I'm trying to tap into something new and just like experiment. It's my first apartment. Why not have fun and not take things so seriously? I haven't seen anybody make the color blue look girly, cool, and fun. Nobody. I've never seen anybody pull it off. And so I'm low-key like, should I be the first one? Like, should I do my big one and literally make the color blue so cute, girly, fun, beautiful, sexy? Should I do it? Challenge accepted. Got it. My dad is about to put my mattress on my bed. Oh, on my bed. Yay.
YouTube. Vlogger.
I am a vlogger. We got shower hooks, a shower liner, a toilet cleaner, one of these.
Gotta go all the way.
First time having my own bed, my own bed frame, after sleeping on an air mattress for the past 9 months. Wow, this is how I sleep. I feel like the distance from my bed to the ground isn't horrible either. Now that is cute. I just took my Urban Outfitters comforter out of the package. I don't think I like this. I mean, I knew that it was gonna be navy blue, but I thought it was gonna be a bit more like brighter, and this looks just really bland and not it. I'm not fully sure how I feel about the polka dots. Like, a part of me is thinking that it's cute, the other part of me is thinking, what the heck were you thinking? All right, guys, so today is Sunday, March 8th, and it's also the day that my dad leaves me in South Carolina and he goes back to Cleveland. Dad's leaving. What am I gonna do?
I can't wait to get it, man. We're here 3 weeks, bro. All right, get back in the house.
Okay. First time entering my apartment by myself. My dad is officially gone, and I'm officially here in South Carolina on my own. It's so weird. I feel fine. Like, I know I'm gonna be fine. I'm not too worried about feeling lonely. And I'm not too worried about my safety. Like, I do feel safe. I do feel fine, emotionally wise. I think I'm just sad because, I mean, it's my dad. I'm just a very emotional person. Like, I'm sensitive to emotional events. And, like, this is an emotional event. You know, my dad's leaving me in a different state. Like, I'm by myself. I'm on my own for the first time. So it's emotional. So, like, it's making me want to cry. But, like, I'm not crying tears of, like, I'm in distraught. It's kind of just like, whoa, like, this is an emotional moment. So let's talk about what else is on the agenda for this moving vlog. I don't even know necessarily where to end it because I still have like a lot more things to get, more things to build, and just more things to do with my space. I don't think this vlog is gonna like end up showing the end result of my apartment because I think to fully like furnish it and decorate it, like it's gonna take some time. Okay guys, so I got some rest. I didn't end up falling asleep, almost did. Got a phone call. Now I am unboxing my kitchen set, my pots and pans set. Guys, I really have to get to bed because I have work, my first day of work tomorrow morning. I don't want to look like I have tired eyes. I'm gonna shower in the morning, get dressed, do my makeup, try to eat a bowl of cereal or two. Lunch is packed, bag is not fully packed, but that shouldn't be hard to pack. And I'm gonna have a good day. I'm gonna come home after work and do some cleaning and some more organizing, some more furniture shopping, put together my vacuum. Good night. Good morning, ladies and gents. Don't worry, I got a towel on. Today is my first day of work and I'm not nervous. I actually feel really neutral, which is weird because I've always gotten a lot of anxiety whenever it's like my first time in a new setting and I'm alone and first day meeting new people, but for some reason that's just been out the window. Good morning, chap. Today is my first day at my new job. I'm currently on my way. It looks like I'm gonna arrive there exactly at 8:30, which is my start time. I plan on arriving earlier, but like things happened, okay? No complaints. It's like a 15-minute drive. It looks like it could be 20 minutes on like a heavy traffic day, but that's not horrible, so I am not complaining. So yeah, this morning I also filmed my first TikTok in South Carolina, like with me living down here, and it was kind of just a get ready with me for my first day of work type video. Go watch that if you haven't already. Also, I mean, if you want to go viral, TikTok consistency is key, so I gotta get on my Zoom, on my TikTok on the clock, on my Kesha. Okay guys, so I'm out of work. I'm gonna do a review of how my first day went, but I just wanted to show you guys the surrounding environment because I'm driving down this little neighborhood. Let me turn my speaker down. This is the other apartment complex that my application got approved for. So I could have lived here if I said yeah. But the place where I'm living at now, they got back to me quicker, and the rent is cheaper. So that's why I didn't go with this place. But like, I'm looking around and it does look really nice. Part of me's like, dang, did I make a mistake here? Like, low-key, did I make a mistake? I don't want to believe that I did, because at the end of the day, like, rent is cheaper at the place that I'm at. And where I'm at, I have a lot more stores next to me, grocery stores like Walmart and Aldi's, and just like fast food places. So hopefully I made the right choice. Guys, I'm gonna step out of my car though, because it looks like there's like a cool little scenic area, or unless I'm tripping, but let's see. Look at this. This is what I'm looking at. I've never been like super scared to record in public, and I'm so sorry for the background noise, this is just real life, but I've never been super scared to record in public, but I feel like being in a different state where like I legit don't know anybody, it does make me a bit more carefree, because it's like, I'm never gonna see you again. You know nothing about me. You don't know people I know. So like, why do I care? Now, maybe I'm kind of just talking out of my ass, but to briefly tell you guys how my first day of work went, it went well. Like, it was really chill. How do I say what I want to say without saying too much? Because like, I don't want to let you guys know every single detail of my job and what I do. But let's just say everyone in the lab seems super friendly, super helpful. This job does seem like it allows a bit more flexibility, and like, I'm someone who operates on a schedule, so I'm actually grateful that it's out of my norm, like this whole flexibility thing, because I want to learn how to be more flexible. This is my dominant hand, but when I open the door, I have I should spray with this hand because I can like press harder and like aim better, but then I have to open the door bigger and like put my body more out there. Or should I just spray with my left hand so I can like keep it cracked?
Which way is gonna make you spray it longer?
I don't know.
Can you not stand behind the thing?
Look.
Where is it?
That corner. It's literally at my door seal. Like, I have to close the door fast, Brian. Look at that picture. Amen. I got scared. And I left my keys in my door and I didn't even realize. My neighbors downstairs are literally gonna hate me. I'm now unboxing my Amazon package. I ordered some things. It looks like I have to bill. Guys, if I have to be so honest, one of the things that I hate doing most in life, oh my god, I really do gotta build, is building. I ordered some furniture. I ordered my couch. I ordered my dresser. Alright guys, it is my first time cooking in my apartment. Today it is Tuesday, March 10th. It was my second day of my new job, which went pretty well, by the way. But yeah, I finally mustered up the courage to cook in my apartment, because my fear is like the moment that I start cooking, a roach is gonna pop out of somewhere. But I haven't seen anything, so that's good. Okay, that's good. I'm a chef for real. Yum, I'm so excited to eat. Alright guys, so I have my red pasta, bow tie noodles by the way, and a piece of sourdough bread. I'm gonna sit here and watch some Abbott Elementary taste test. I never miss. Hi guys, today is March 11th. It's a Wednesday. I had my 3rd day of work, and all I gotta say is Walmart hates me. I ordered my dresser from Walmart, and I had like put in a special request like, hey, can you bring it up to the 2nd floor? It's just me here. They left it on the 1st floor, so I have to carry up those 3 big boxes all the way up from the 1st floor. Literally RIP me. It's a really hot day and I'm by myself, so time to lock in. Oh my god, y'all. Oh my god. I literally want to die. Death. So that's the last box, and that's the heaviest box. I still have the 3rd box, and look at my arms. Yeah, that's from pulling the boxes. This one's not as bad, but that's from pulling the boxes up the stairs. Today marks a full week of living in my first apartment. It marks a full week of me living in South Carolina, and yesterday marked a full week since I've moved away from home. But let's open up my Littlest Pet Shop Series 5. Okay, so I'm not even gonna lie guys, I opened it up already because if I got a repeat I was gonna be livid. So yeah, card reveal. This is actually one of my favorite ones. She's all I've ever wanted. Me and her are kind of matching. Both serving face with our big eyes and big cheeks. I'm putting on her glasses. Hey, look at her with her glasses on. You know what? Mommy wants to match you. Mommy wants to match you. Hold on, y'all. Hold on. Get into it. To be real, y'all, I'm feeling so irritated. It's Sunday, March 15th, I think. I don't even know. But I did my laundry today. I used the community washer and dryer. Why did my stuff not dry? Why did it not dry? I did 3 cycles, and mind you guys, to use the washer and dryer, like you have to pay $2.30 for one load. Oh my god. I washed my clothes and I tried drying them 3 separate times, and half of my clothes are still damp. I have them hanging on my doors to dry because, like, what else am I supposed to do? Yesterday after work, because I did work on a Saturday, I literally just slept all day. Slept and bed rotted, but I feel like my body needed that. Today I kind of wasted my whole morning because I just like sat in bed as my clothes dried, and I was feeling frustrated. But now I do have to actually do stuff. I'm gonna go to Walmart and Aldi's to get groceries. I think one of those boxes is my couch from Amazon, and then the other 2 are my dresser. I don't even know anymore. I think you guys are just gonna watch me build, and like I'm just gonna have music playing in the background. Update guys, I started around 6 and it's about to be 11 and I'm not even done. Look. So this is all I have done. I got like the frame of it, you know, but I don't got the drawers done nor this back part. So I'm gonna just call it a night. Tomorrow I am expecting guests, my first guest in South Carolina. But yeah guys, I'll see y'all tomorrow. Oh, look who it is! Okay. Thank you. It's my favorite color. We have Rosa, Dortha, and Lexi coming all the way from Cleveland, Ohio. So they're building. moving vlog. We're building that. The color's super cute. Room and bed is currently a mess, but like, this is what I'm working with. My sister and their friend had put together my couch. Whoa. It's so cute. It is smaller than I expected, but like, it's really comfy, low-key. Again, y'all, sorry for the mess, but this is my dresser. The first issue is that these drawers do not come out far enough, and I just feel like there's not a lot of space in here. Like, my hand takes up like half the space, and then like half of my hand fills up the rest. Hi guys, I'm back. So I'm currently building my shoe rack. I'm looking at it and I'm like, I wonder how many pairs of shoes I can fit in this rack. We'll see. But I have hope that majority of my shoes can fit on this rack. I feel like I'm gonna have to buy one more because I have a lot of shoes, not gonna lie. I want to reflect on actually saying goodbye to my childhood home, to saying goodbye to my friends, and the day of, like the day that I left Cleveland, saying goodbye to my mom and my boyfriend. What was it like physically moving things inside of my apartment and then just being here? So let's, I guess, first start with like goodbyes.
Hey vlog, I know you guys miss me. I'll be on the vlog next month. Alright, just wanted to say hi. Pop out real quick. See you later vlog, love y'all.
That's my man. I feel like my friends did a good job at stepping outside with me before I left. Like, all of them did a good job at showing up, at being attentive, at asking me how I feel about my move. I'm gonna give quite a few shout outs, so don't worry, but I do want to give a shout out to my friend Robert, because I feel like there were quite a few times where like he pretty much initiated in our friend group chat, like he initiated like plans. I can recall one time specifically where he texted, and I remember like that weekend I was not expecting to do anything with my friends, but he texted and he was pretty much like, okay guys, like what's the move, like what are we doing? And like it warmed my heart. Robert, if you're watching this, like I really do appreciate that, or I do appreciate it, and it's something that like I won't forget, you know. I felt very loved in that moment. Me and my friend Oriana, my best friend, we hung out a good amount of times before I left Cleveland, and it makes me sad because, and me and my boyfriend were talking about this, but it makes me sad because it's like, dang, like me and her should have been doing that, like the frequency of our hangouts before I left, we should have been doing that the whole time. And of course, guys, like the main person who I was hanging out with on a daily basis and kind of just like constantly expressing all of my emotions and thoughts about moving was my boyfriend Bryant. I have to give him the biggest shout out. Like honestly guys, above anybody, above any friend, above any family member, he has been, whoa, am I gonna cry? And he's on FaceTime too, but he can't hear me. I might cry, guys. He has been my biggest supporter throughout this whole process. For many months, I was applying to labs, and sometimes I got discouraged when I wasn't getting responses or when I was getting rejected. And whenever I did get lazy with applying to labs, he was the one whispering in my ear, like, do you want to be working at the daycare forever? He gave me so many reality checks, and just, he was a huge source of encouragement for me. And I mean, if that doesn't sum up our relationship, like we are both very encouraging to one another, and I just really appreciate him. So Brian, if you're watching, which you should be, I love you, and I'm never gonna forget that. You are quite literally my #1 supporter in anything that I do, guys. Like in anything that I do, he is always supporting me. Like whether if it's just me talking about something that I want to do or like me actually doing it, he's there for me. And like what more can I ask for? And I also want you guys to keep in mind, like this whole thing hasn't necessarily been easy for him either, because you have to think, like, he's trying to be a supportive boyfriend, support my move, or support my career goals. And at the same time, like, he's also having to accept the fact that, like, dang, his girlfriend is gonna take this job and move states, and, you know, that affects him personally. Despite that, like, despite me having to go far away, he has constantly given me reassurance in our relationship, and also just, like, reassurance for me that I will be okay, because I wasn't intending on moving out of state. Like, that's the last thing that I wanted to do. And if I did move out of state, I didn't want to go far. But here I am, 9 hours away. Saying goodbye to Bryant the day that I left, him and my mom, it was hard. I told him when he first got to my house, I think, I was like, I don't want to cry today. Like, the day before I left Cleveland, me and him got piata together. We got dinner together. And when I tell y'all, like, I was crying out loud on him, like, sobbing my eyes out, snotty nose, freaking got it all, like, all over him. We got out the car, he was hugging me, holding me, and I'm just, like, crying out loud. I don't think I've ever cried out loud on him. Bryant, have I? Fact check me. I don't know, I'm not gonna forget how that felt. Like, it felt like a freaking breakup, like, me crying out loud. I don't know, it felt weird. I know my mom's super proud of me. I mean, both of my parents, but, like, my mom, literally, oh, she got me through school, right? She got me through college, and she's always, like, reassured me that I'm smart enough, and likewise, you know, Bryant too, but has always reassured me that I'm smart enough and that I'm gonna do great things. Literally always calls me her little doctor, even though, like, I'm not gonna be a medical doctor. I'm gonna be a doctor of philosophy. My dad, he's the one who drove me down to South Carolina. He has been super helpful with this whole move, from taking me down to South Carolina back in January to tour apartments, to also just giving me reassurance that I'm going to be okay. I appreciate that man so much. So much. And this is, like, a bit more personal. Not everyone's going to understand, but also not everyone has to understand. But receiving support from my dad, am I gonna cry again? About this move has honestly meant a lot to me. My dad has always pretty much, like, encouraged, or let's just say there's a caution around higher education due to religion. And pretty much, like, you don't want to get swept away by the world. And I get that. I really do. But he's also been supportive with my education. And, again, I just really appreciate it. Like, he hasn't been whispering in my ear, like, trying to discourage me. And like I said, like, he literally helped me find an apartment, moved me down here, and, like, allowed me to express myself when I was feeling overwhelmed with hunting for an apartment. My sisters did a really good job at also hearing me out about my stresses and concerns with moving. They also provided me with confidence and support, so I appreciate that. My first week being down here, you know, I'm fully alone. I felt fine. My second week, maybe it's because I was overwhelmed at work and therefore just felt, like, emotional, like, more emotional than normal. But and also, like, I think having my sisters here kind of just reminded me, like, it gave me a slice of home. Lucky, it's been a sad week. And, like, answering the question of, like, what can I do to support you, I pretty much told people, like, check up on me. Like, the biggest thing that anyone can do for me right now, like, during this whole, like, new transition in my life, this big move, is to check up on me. My friend Orlando, I'm not gonna lie, bud, you're low-key surprising me, but he has been, like, aside from my boyfriend, aside from, actually, Orlando, you might be the next person who's been, like, checking up on me. You or my friend Javar. But yeah, it's definitely, like, y'all too. But Orlando has been very consistent with literally just, like, texting me, asking me how am I, how am I feeling, and actually, like, genuinely, like, responding. And I appreciate that. And I've literally told him like twice or 3 times already. He also like tried to call me earlier this week, but like I couldn't pick up because my sisters were here. But just know I really, really do appreciate that. It means a lot to me. And like I keep saying, like I'm not gonna forget things like that. Like the people who are checking up on me. I miss my hometown. I really do. Like a lot of people from Cleveland crap on Cleveland. They talk about wanting to leave. And I have always loved Cleveland, and I can imagine myself staying there long term and just traveling the world, you know what I mean? But like Cleveland would be my home base. But I miss the stores, I miss the areas. I literally just miss living in the area that I lived in. And I cannot wait to visit in May. But it's okay because I know that what I'm doing is going to be beneficial for my future, and so sometimes you have to make sacrifices to get to where you want to be. And at the end of the day, like me being down here in South Carolina, this is just a chapter of my life. It's 2 years and I don't know what's next necessarily. Like I don't know if I'll be living in Cleveland long term or if I have to go to a PhD program in a different state, which most likely will be the case. But I do know that like once I am done with this job, there are going to be like a few months where I am going to be in Cleveland, and I'm really looking forward to that. Whoa. Definitely.
No, so you got to pick them by what kid to remind you of. That'll be a good little play.
Okay. My parents got me a washer and dryer. I feel so bad. I feel so bad. I'm vlogging on my phone, so that beauty filter ain't on. But I feel bad because it's like, that's a lot of money. 1,000 and some change, like, Lord. But like the lady said at the front desk, I have some really good parents and I'm appreciative, I really am. It's a washer and dryer, so it's like something that I need, you know what I mean? But I feel bad because my mom literally just helped me out. I just paid my rent for the first time and she sent me money. Kind of want to cry. I definitely need to give my parents the biggest hug, and I will before they leave, but oh my God. The people are here to bring up my washer and dryer. They're gonna install it in this area right here. Yeah, that's where my washer and dryer is gonna go. We got the washer on the right, the dryer on the left. Low-key backwards. It should have been the other way, but it's fine. We have a lot of clothes to wash. Washing my clothes took so much time because I told you guys, like, the washer and dryer at this building, like, in this community, it sucks. I don't want to overwork my washer, so I'm like, okay, how much clothes can I actually put in here? I want to put at least a new towel in there. Gonna close it. Let me look at the settings. I would say this is like a medium load. Water level medium? I don't know. Yeah, guys, so this is the dining table. The green matches with the green in my living room, the couch. And then I got this cute lamp from World Market. I just had to buy the little thingy that sits up top.